Hello, hello, hello. We are live for BearCave. But first we have some college football playoff committee picking to be doing. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm sharing it. So copy. At everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, I just sent out the tweet. Alright, so first things first is we're gonna pick the CFP committee. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, but these are the 11 that currently have their name in the hat. If you want your name in the hat and you aren't on here, let me know. Also, can you hear me and can you see the screen? Let me know. Can you hear me and can you see the screen? We got BearCave games right after we pick the college football playoff committee. There's 5. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna give it a few minutes, because these are the 11 I have right now. You can hear me. Welcome in, Cougar, new user. So we're first before games. I'm picking the college football playoff committee that debuts after week 10. So we have one more week of coaches poll. So these are the 11. How this works is I input your names and then it mixes them up randomly, and we're gonna go. The top 5 are in, and then 6 through 11 will be the alternates if like somebody drops out or something. Like if they end up can't doing it at all. Alright, I think this is many people as we're going to get. I'm going to give it a few more seconds. If you don't see your name on here and you want to be in the playoff committee, let me know. Once I hit submit, I'm not going back. I'm going to give it till 4:27. One more minute here. And then we have BearCave games. Looks like Rick just submitted BearCave. Still not 4:27. Still not 4:27. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. Here's going to be the pick. Let's go. Alright. Press submit. So this is how it works. We're going to... Do you guys want me to eliminate people, or do you want to go 1 through 5? First person to say something, that's what we'll do. I can either just, bam, do the 5, or we can eliminate people. First person to chat. 1 through 5, Ron? Alright. So, first person in the committee. God, please. Alright, I guess I'm in. What? Alright, TC. Let's go. Alright, who's in second? Ron? Wait, dude, if these are in the order of what I just did... Hold on. Ron is second. And then Nick is 4th. Alright. We have 4 of the 5. So now I'm gonna go through 11 through. Okay, so TC, Ron, Pinhead. You got Nick is in it. Alright. So the first person who's not in Fink. Rest in peace, Fink. He's out. Jay Jettas is gone. Oh, jeez. Dogwater, you're out of here. Dirty Bird, sorry, maybe next time. McNasty is gone. Alright, so this is going to be between Flame and Rick. Alright. So the last spot of the playoff committee is Flame. Oh man, Rick just missed out. Okay, so we got Flame, Rick. I'm just going to screenshot this. So if any of these 5 can't do it, let me know, and then number 6 will go in, then number 7. That's an L. Alright, so that's the committee. If somebody wants to post, Pinstripe, if you want to like do an at everyone and post the playoff committee, let me know. But okay, so let me get my scene up. Let's exit out of here. Okay, I've never like completely switched how I do this live, so hopefully I don't like break the stream. Alright. I think that's a pretty good committee. Alright, so, okay. So, first, let's introduce our sponsors for the week. Didn't have any submissions, unfortunately, but TCS Network, as always. And then we have SFA Magazine. Expect a few issues soon. They are delayed, though, because of the hurricane in McNasty, but we're working on stuff. New episode of the podcast will be tomorrow, live, and it's going to be, sorry, I'm trying to make this, there we go. Okay, the host is, I'll be there, and then Dogwater and Ron will be on the podcast with me tomorrow, so if you want to listen to that. And then finally, I made a Le'Veon Bell boxing one, Ring the Bell on Memphis. Either they're really good or they're really bad. We're gonna get to see today. Yeah, Dogwater, you're about to get shit on. So, alright, let's get into some BearCave games. Let me know, make sure you guys can hear me and you can see the screen. Just let me know. I assume since nobody's saying anything, it worked, but I just want to make sure. Before I get into somebody's game and they don't get to see it. Alright, where the frick is Coastal Carolina? Here we go. Alright, I just need somebody to say they can hear me and they can see the game. Somebody please. I think the stream's still going. Alright, first up is going to be Coastal Carolina, who's an inactive active user, and FAU, who appears to be giant killers. Thank you, Mike, for letting me know. So, we have to go as Coastal Carolina. If by somehow this user is here, let me know, heads or tails, kick and receive. I'm excited for this BearCave. We got a few, I think we're going to have a few good ones. But everyone's circling that Alabama-Tennessee matchup. Alright, so, ooh, I didn't know FAU had those jerseys, dude. I love that they do, some alternates here. Dude, those are fire. Alright, if somebody's doing a Dynasty, you might want to pick Florida Atlantic. Those are some nice jerseys. We got the rain, obviously, in Florida. Love to see it. Here we go, baby. It's game day. Alright, we got BearCave. Game number 1. Both these teams are 4-2. Either of them could win their division. I don't see anything, so we're going to go heads like I always do. And kick. Perfect. FAU. Let's see what they do. Now, I know FAU has an extremely good defensive end. He's like top 5 nation in sacks. All right, first quarter. FAU starts it off early. We got to remember, Coastal Carolina, they do have Grayson McCall, so they're never going to be quite out of it. He's one of the 299 overall quarterbacks, but FAU looks to be giving them hell. And they go into half up 24-7. I'm going to have to change the quarter length, but that's fine. All right, Coastal. Oh, man, Florida Atlantic. Coastal coming right back. Started the fourth quarter. Here we go. Next possession. Coastal's making it a game here. Florida Atlantic goes right back up, though. Oh, man. A quick touchdown, and this might be over. Oh, Coastal, they get the 2-point conversion as well. Can they get a stop? Pass for 13, a sack, 34, and they score. All right, so this looks like it's going to be the end of the line for Coastal Carolina in a very high-scoring game. 58. Jeez. FAU, calm it down. 58-36. So FAU might actually be good. They have wins over now Florida and Miami. And Grayson McCall is the next to fall. All right, so what was this? CCU Player of the Week. All right. Now I do need to make sure I put the game on 7 minutes, because that's what we do for BearCave. All right. Next up is going to be a good one. We have Baylor at Texas Tech, longtime Flame versus our brand new coach, Texas Tech. Welcome. I don't know if he's still in the chat. This is going to be a barn burner. Basically, Baylor's like one loss away from their college football playoff streak being ended. Flame, as always, heads or tails, and then Coog, if you're here, let me know if you want to kick or receive if you win the call. Actually, I can't. I just have to go heads or tails with Baylor. I can't pick yours. All right, Flame, heads or tails. And Flame has his backup quarterback. Teddy Bridgewater is out for this game. Texas Tech started out 5-0. They've had 3 straight losses, I believe. All right, I don't see anything from Flame, so heads. And he is going to kick. All right, Texas Tech. Can he do something great in his first career game? They start out with a touchdown. Baylor responds. Oh, Baylor, a quick touchdown. All right, second quarter. Kind of going just back and forth. They respond, though. Tie it up. And we are tied at halftime. 14-14. Baylor, nothing. Man, everyone's getting stuffed, but Baylor adds a field goal. All right, fourth quarter. Here we go. Baylor goes up 2 scores, but Texas A&M responds quickly. That's how you do it. All right, let's see. Can Baylor shut him out with a big drive here? Oh, man, they have big play after big play. All right, down 1 score, time to watch. Can Baylor punch it in and secure the win with the backup quarterback? They got Lattimore in the backfield. They're going to speed option. He stiffies a man, and Marcus Lattimore Goes in for a quick touchdown, and that might do it. Welcome in, B-Dog, and Marcus Lattimore goes crazy, so we just got a sim here. We'll sim play-by-play, see if you guys can get it back, because I don't watch unless it's within a one-score game. 4th down, though. Let's see if they can convert. Might as well. Brand new coach. Let's see what he has. He's yamming it on 4th down, and he's wide open! And he gets stopped inside the 10. Oh, man. Is Baylor choking here? Let's see. Simma play, and they get the touchdown. All right. They're not going away, Baylor. So we're going to see an onside kick. Yeah, that wide receiver speed, like, he gets behind the defense with that bad of a speed. I don't know, man. Can they get the onside kick? Can Texas A&M come from the dead? Oh my, that might be the worst onside kick I've ever seen. That's going to make the sicko sector right there. Oh geez, he just punted that bitch. Oh man. So, 1 first down wins it for Baylor here. Texas Tech may want to consider getting a kicker with accuracy. 1 first down wins it. Lattimore in the backfield, best running back in the country. 4 yards. Yeah, he does have a big leg. It's just an awkward bounce. Texas Tech can still get the ball back with about 15 seconds left. Handoff, reverses field, and Lattimore appears to just be setting up the kicker here. 1 more play. Don't throw it, Baylor. Please don't throw it. I have no idea how the ball landed there, because he should have been on zone 40, right? I guess they must have added 15 yards on top of where they would have gotten it. I don't know how that works, but we're going to watch the field goal here. 4th and 5. It's too far for a field goal. That's crazy. So they're going to go for the win here, because they cannot kick the field goal because their kicker does not have good enough power. A 37-yard field goal is just too much. So they're going for it. Drones, the backup quarterback. Holds on to it, floats it, and he gets the first down. What a throw. And Baylor is going to win it. That's Chet Doge, the SFA player on the catch. And we are going to watch just to make sure the time does run out. A very close game in your debut. Nicely done, Texas Tech. Oh, man, do they miss the cover with that kick? That's a bad beat right there. Yeah, Baylor was a 3.5-point favorite. No shot. Wow. Dude, I'm so good at picking these spreads. Let me be honest. A little too close to comfort for Baylor, but, you know, he's still undefeated with the backup quarterback. You got to respect it. And don't look now, but Baylor's 5-2. Like I always say, he's never out of it. Let me make sure I get players of the game here. Oh, dude, I love watching Scott Van Pelt's bad beats. It's hilarious. 3 TDs for Lattimore after a scheme change from Baylor. And he's doing just fine without Teddy Bridgewater. Who would have thought? All right, next up, we kind of have a surprising game that I put on BearCave. Troy in Western Kentucky. I know we have a Western Kentucky user. He's new. But really, I put this game on here to see how Troy plays, because this is a team that's... Did I pass it? Bruh. Let's go to the Sun Belt. Because this is a team, man, that I think could make the college football playoff with the auto bid. Alright, Western Kentucky, if you're here, kick or receive, let me know. But this Troy team is very, very good. Like, look at this defense. Western Kentucky, I don't know what this uniform combo is, but you know what? That's all good. Oh yeah, Dogwater, start thinking about what jerseys you want to wear for game day. So they're going to kick. So Western Kentucky starting out with the ball at home. They're 5-1 themselves. They have a chance to push my team ECU. But I'm not too sure that's going to happen. And Troy takes a big lead, but they missed the extra point. All right, Western Kentucky finally getting back on the board. And halftime here. It's a one-score game. Troy adds a touchdown. Fourth quarter. And Troy's running away with it. Yeah, dude, this Troy team's very, very good. Oh, man. So I think Troy's probably going to win the Sun Belt. So, quick game. Let's see the players of the week. Vidal. Yeah, dude, your kicker is going... I'm going to clip that and put it in sicko sector, because that was rough. Troy, players of the week. All right. All right, next up, we have Skyflyer. I don't know if he's here, but he's taken on another highly ranked group of 5 team. Where is it? Here we go. Houston and Tulane. Their only loss was to the mighty Georgia Tech. So, can Skyflyer with his backup QB do the impossible on the road? They're 13.5 point underdog going into this game. Skyflyer, if you're here, let me know. But look at this offense from Tulane. Jeez. Can Tulane surprise everybody? Because everybody is always talking about in the Conference USA about SMU in Memphis, which is our game day today. But Tulane is in the other division. They're likely going to win it, and they could definitely yoink the playoff spot. So watch out for Tulane. Heads and kick is what I normally do. Tulane wins it this time. They're going to kick it. All right, let's take a look. Start scouting out Dogwater. Tulane, quick touchdown. Oh my god, another quick touchdown. Houston, though, responds. Remember, Houston is on their backup quarterback for the rest of the year. Their starter has a foot fracture that's going to keep him out. And the second quarter really been doing nothing. So it's still Houston still has a chance, but they need to start scoring. There you go, quick score. Tulane might respond here. They do, and then they go up by 14. Let's see, can Houston respond? No, and Tulane, oh boy, they're starting to lay it in an interception now. Tulane, and that's all she wrote, boys. A late touchdown does nothing for Houston, but let's check his player stats for him. Cantrell, the backup, he's a true freshman, 75 overall. He's going to be really good for you here in a few years. But yeah. And then let's check out Tulane, because this team, Pratt has 3 touchdowns. Not the best game. So, all right. But yeah, now it is time for the sicko game of the week. We got B-Dog here. Excited to see Southern Miss and Arkansas State. Two coaches who are at pretty bad teams, but they are active in recruiting. Arkansas State has already gotten Rashad Mendenhall. And B-Dog's still looking for his first commit, unfortunately. Let's see. Who is this? This is Houston Player of the Week. Okay. And then after this is when the real games start. Not too close of game days so far. Oh, while we're here, let me just sim my game on stream real quick. Come on, ECU. Let's go. Way too close. Man, we were up 42-0. We're up 42-0. And then App State makes a comeback. That is ridiculous. It was 42-21. Alright. Sicko game of the week. God, dude. I'm terrible at closing out games. Alright, B-Dog, you're here, so heads or tails, and kick and receive, let me know. They're averaging identical points. Wants tails and kick. Southern Miss, baby. I may be colorblind, but those jerseys look orange. Yeah, that was a wild sim game. No, man. Alright, he wants tails and he wants kick. He did not win it. So you are receiving. B-Dog, let's see what you can do. Come on, B-Dog. And real sicko game quality here. A bunch of 3-and-outs. Arkansas State gets on the board first. Oh no, 3 quick scores. What am I watching? 21-0. B-Dog's now down pretty bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, he responds with a field goal. Oh no, oh no. What are we watching? Oh no. B-Dog, I'm so sorry. Alright, you had a touchdown? Oh, man. Yeah. The announcer curse. What are we watching over here? Player stats. I mean, I don't even know. So you had to throw it. You got down by 21 and pretty much you guys were just like, fuck it, we have to throw. So they kind of abandoned the option play there. Ugh. Tough scene. Man, I want B-Dog to succeed so badly. I want him to get recruits. I want him to, because he's been here a while. It's just tough sledding for Southern Miss. Now we are going to introduce coordinators next season, so he may want to test the waters of being a coordinator. Flame, you are the only game that went to gameplay, and you won. So the first half of BearCave is done. Or, I mean, we're a little over halfway now. And Flame, you're on the playoff committee. I don't know if somebody spoiled it or not, but... Alright, now we get into the good games. The right side of BearCave is where the good teams are. Except, in this game's case, I don't really think so. I'm pretty sure Syracuse is a pretender. This is 2 former users, because FSU left, so I can't really pick anything, but let's see what happens. Braxton versus Wilkinson and Silas Red. Is Syracuse for real? That's the question we all have on our minds. I don't think so. I think 11 is way too high for them. But we will see. Got no wind here in the Carrier Dome. What can Florida State do? Alright, first quarter. And quick touchdown from Syracuse. Florida State responds though. Oh geez, no defense being played here. Florida State, there you go, take the lead. Florida State goes up 11. Oh boy. And here we go. You can take Dame off of Syracuse, but you can't take the Syracuse. I don't even know how the saying goes, but once again his team is choking in a big moment. But no, he scores. And that's going to be it for Dame, most likely. That is a rough pill to swallow. 44-24. And like I predicted, Syracuse is not for real. They are a choke. They are just a chokey team. And they should have lost to Georgia Tech. But Braxton Miller, 52 attempts, 400 yards. I guess Coach FSU was just holding him down. Let's check Florida State here. Rushing, Braxton Miller, he was like the lead guy, I guess, for everything. All he did was throw it. Silas Red. He did pretty well, but yeah, that's just kind of how the pickle squirts. 44-31. So, no close games, really. We had one game that was slightly close, but not. Red has to be in the No, he hasn't been in the Heisman race at all. Nope. Alright, who is next? I think it's time for the game I'm most excited for. Here it is, boys. Alabama at Tennessee. So, can Tennessee continue the dream team? Alabama's a 6-point favorite here, though. So, Cardale, he's getting his first start with Ishire healthy. Nick, if you're here, receive or kick, let me know. No, I mean, game day is always exciting, but this is a great game. Because this is how you know if your team's for real, and of course, here we go. Another rain game for Cardale. 2 rain games, one game he was amazing, the other game he was horrendous. Are we going to see a Hail Cardale Part 2? Oh, man, Tennessee. He's already saying it's over. Is Nick Saban going to fall victim to Cardale? Alabama's going to kick. Big game skill activated. I don't know who that is. Probably Nick Saban. In the rain here. Tennessee starts off with a field goal. They go up by 10. Oh, man, Cardale. He's up 10 at the end of the first quarter. Everyone's already telling me to give him the Heisman. Give him SFA Player of the Year as they go up 17. Up, but they respond. Oh, no. That must have been a pick. Oh, no, Alabama. And they choke it. And Lou Ishire's in the game, if you see up there. I'm not sure why he's in the game. Oh, boy. So what are we going to see here? And a quick touchdown, and they respond. Another touchdown. Tennessee takes the lead. Oh, man, what's going to happen here? Nate Robinson is actually back for Alabama, and it's a tie ball game. Tennessee, Lou Ishire's in the game, and he leads a touchdown. I'm not sure why he's here, but he is. And I'm going to go play-by-play here, just so we don't miss any action. Alabama has the ball. It's 4th down, 4th and 11. And they punt. Lou Ishire's in the game. I'm not sure why. The game might have decided to bench him after a pick 6 or something. But 2:19, here we are, we're watching. Cardale was in the game, and now Lou Ishire takes over. They have the lead. Can Lou Ishire... Oh my god, that was almost a pick. Can Lou Ishire close this out for Tennessee and Coach Nick? I'm not sure where Cardale is.
Watch two. I got you, boy.
3rd and 10 for Tennessee. They're up 7. Lou, please. He dumps it off. Nothing. And Alabama's getting the ball back. So Cardale was in the first half. So either the game benched him after he threw a pick, or he got injured. And Lou has like a 60 overall injury rating, so that's not good if it's an injury. Alabama, though, they take the punt. Oh man, Jace McClellan. Can Alabama come back here? Make a late push. They've won the SEC 2 years in a row. Can they make it a 3rd?
Man left. Four down. 24's the mic.
Alabama, Nate Robinson. Drops back. All the time in the world. And he throws a deep corner, and that's caught. And they are driving. Trayshawn Holden. 5 receptions, 114 yards. Is this going to be another Tennessee choke? They fake the handoff. Over the middle, wide open again, and you got to be scared because Tennessee's defense has notoriously been terrible. If you guys watched Game Day against Georgia a few weeks ago. Somebody at Nick to get him in here. Alabama. All right. A duck over the middle. It's caught. Brandon Arnold down to the 5. Someone come through, please, on this defense.
Double tight. 4 down. 24's the mic.
And jumps over the middle, and he's smacked down. 2nd and goal. Can they make a stand? The clock is running. Oh my goodness. Can Tennessee, can they come through here? Hand it off, and it's a touchdown. The fullback dive comes through. Alabama, they are most likely going to tie it. 54 seconds. It looks like it's going to be Lou Ishire. Can they tie it up, though? The kick is up, and it is good. Alabama ties it. Oh, man, who's going to come out for quarterback? Dude, the game doesn't have Cardale in for some reason. I'm not gonna change it. He's not in for whatever reason. The game's doing its thing. Lou Ishire, he's the man. It most likely was an injury. He dumps it off. That's Marley. And, I mean, Lou Ishire's the better thrower, so. Tennessee. Clock's running. Oh, no. They're just wanting to go to overtime. Well, even then, it's like, no, they hurry up only to run out the clock here. They want overtime. Lou? He's throwing it. Oh, he has a man! 30 yards to Julian Nixon, and now, oh man, 8 seconds left. I don't think they're in field goal range. So, Lou Ishar delivers a massive throw. And they just hand it off now. And that's going to be small. Are they in range for the kicker? Are they in range for the kicker? They are! And now we got Alabama calling their timeouts. Can Tennessee win this on a walk-off kick? They have antifreeze. Oh my god, they're actually going for a field goal. Last time they weren't in range. They must barely be in range. This is going to be a 47-yarder. The stadium is quiet. The kick is up. The kick is good! Tennessee takes the lead! 41-38, Lou Ishire! He comes through after a pulled hamstring and getting benched. He comes through and leaves a field goal winning drive, but Alabama, they have a kick return. Can they do something? No, the game is over and Tennessee continues the dream season. And Alabama goes to 3 losses. They are hanging on by a thread in the SEC race. Oh my god, what a game. Lou Ishire, a beast. Look at the throw to the tight end over the middle just as they practiced. They wanted to leave in no time. They trusted the kicker this week. Wow. So, what happened to Cardale Jones? I don't know, but man, Lou Ishire came in and he stayed ready. He was not injured. They kept his jersey clean. Jabari Smalls, your player of the game. Man, I can't... Nobody spoil this for Nick. Just tell me he has to watch the VOD. Alright, nobody spoil Tennessee. Tell him to watch the whole game. That was a wild one. I thought for sure we were getting overtime again. And boys, BearCave delivers again. Rodriguez. What a leg. And once again, kids, recruit kickers. Alright, let's check. Let's just check, see what's happened. So Cardale Jones, he was 10 of 13. He had a touchdown. Yeah, dude. So there's no way they just benched him. He had to have gotten injured. I don't know if it's going to be a big injury or anything, but he has to have gotten injured because if the game's going to take him out, it's going to be after he throws interceptions, and he didn't have an interception. And Lou Ishire comes in. Wow. Jabari Small, he came through. Ishire ran 4 times, 0 yards. What a game for this team. Marley went crazy. So now it flips. Is Cardale going to miss time? Wow, I cannot believe somebody actually went on a pretty far field goal. That's wild. And it looks like Lou Ishire is the one who threw the pick. So Tennessee. Good old Rocky Top. Yeah, no one spoiled that game for, yeah, nobody spoiled that game for Tennessee. Dude, Dogwater, every week you're looking more and more like a genius. Next up, though, man, do we have a good one. This has major Big Ten implications. Maryland at Penn State. Penn State's kind of being disrespected. But, dude, Maryland's such a good squad. Alright, Coach Dave, I believe, if you are in here, let me know. Yep, Rickhoff, he got Aguayo last season, who's been pretty good for him. We are at Beaver Stadium here. Does not look like a whiteout, but here we go. This is a huge game. Who's going to compete with Ohio State for this division? Beaver Stadium. Can Penn State finally get some respect? I'm going to go with no. So Memphis is going to kick. All right, here we go. First quarter. Penn State an easy touchdown, and man, Maryland respond. Oh, quick touchdown. Oh, shoot. All right, Penn State came to play today. Penn State. Maryland's just kicking field goals. That's not going to work. But at halftime, it's a one-possession game and a quick score for Maryland. And they score again. Oh, boy. All right, Penn State, you got to start doing something. Change of possession. They add a field goal. So, alrighty. They need to get a stop now. They do. Alright, one possession game. I'm going to just start simming play-by-play. Maryland, can they do something? They're inside the 5, and it's intercepted! Penn State picks them off. And now, a 1st and 10, 2 minutes left. Can Penn State come through? They just got a goal line interception. Penn State goal line interception. They were dead to rights, and now they have a chance. Not sure why they're running clock, but they are. They hand it off here. Nothing. John Bostic, SFA player. He's one of the 2 remaining players from the original class. They hurried up now. Over the middle. Oh, God. This is not going to be good. Liam Clifford with like a 1-yarder. Taquan Robinson. Can they do something? He throws it to the boundary. He stays in. Pushes forward, and that's a 1st down. Tyler Warren. So it's not looking pretty, but Penn State's getting it done. They're moving it. And remember, all they need is a field goal. And they're at the 47. Drops back. Dumps it off, and that is a hit, and it is jarred free by John Bostic. Yeah, you don't want to be throwing it over the middle. 2nd and 10. Can Penn State do something here? Major Big Ten implications. He drops back over the middle. All right, back to the tight end. Tyler Warren's been big on this drive. His 2nd catch. And they're hurrying it up, and they're... I mean, you don't know where field goal range is for either of these teams. But yeah, you don't want to go for the field goal here. Renton Strange looks like another tight end getting involved. Robinson yet has a touchdown through the air. Just like real life. Alright, he drops back. He yams it, and that's a catch, and now they're at the 10-yard line. Brenton Strange, what a throw. Oh, man, is Maryland's going to have another late season collapse. Seems like every year they have one loss, and then they just choke. Penn State. All right, he fakes it. He has all the time. He throws it over the middle, and that's almost picked. Maryland could have won right there. Oh, man. And they get another play. 2nd and goal. Now, this is kind of like real life with Utah and Florida. Do not throw the game away. You can still get a field goal. All right. He's going to take off. He's running up the middle. He cuts in. That's down at the 1. Maryland has to make a play here. John Bostic saves the game. Are they going to run it, or are they going to throw it? They're in shotgun. They're showing throw. Man in motion. The handoff. It's going to be a speed option. He gets the pitch, and that's not going to do it. Wow, what a call. That is not the play you do on 3rd and inches from the 1-inch line. 4th down, and they are going to kick it. And Maryland looks to have made the goal line stand. John Bostic coming through. The SFA vet. But we have a tie ball game here. Can Maryland do something? 30 seconds. Now, I know Connor Shaw is on the bench, unfortunately. But because Tallulah got a new longest kick return. Oh, that must have been in this game. That's why they showed that. It must have been earlier, so he must have gotten a kick return. Force MD to use them. Yeah, I'm not sure. I love this game. All right, what can Maryland do? They lost a heartbreaker to BYU on BearCave. That's their only loss on the year. And it looks like they might just be content taking this to overtime. Or no, they did call a timeout. All right. Last drive, they threw an interception in the end zone to ice the game. Tagovailoa dumps it off, and that's out of bounds. 19 seconds left. That's Richard McKinney, the other SFA player. Is Penn State going to get the ball back? So some good games here in the late window. Tallulah over the middle. Oh, and that's tipped and almost picked on the deflection. Man, and you know what? If you're Maryland, you want to get to overtime at this point, because an interception in the end zone, an almost tipped pick, it just doesn't seem like your game right here. So you want to regroup. 15 seconds, so Penn State has a chance. Can they get a good return? They're past the 50, 7 seconds left, and depending on their kicker, they either have 2 Hail Marys or they have 1 play and a kick. What are they going to do? And they're coming out in Hail Mary formation, so it looks like we're going to get 2 shots at the end zone for Penn State. Robinson. And it's caught, and he goes down, but the time runs out. And they don't have time to use that timeout, and oh man, he just couldn't keep his balance, and Maryland survives for overtime. Wow. So they completely luck out, and now we head to overtime, and Penn State looks to have the ball first. No, Maryland has the ball. Yeah, that is a big oof. A big catch, but he just didn't go down quickly enough. Fakes it. Oh, and that's an early touchdown. Maryland, first play, they strike. They got him with the play action, and he hit Phillips for the touchdown. And now Penn State has to respond. They've had 2 chances at the win, and they just haven't been able to convert. Maryland's been, trying to give this game away. Oh, and look at that. I hate when I predict stuff right, dude. When I send this game, I'm just like, fuck Texas, man. My dream team, South Carolina, 2 losses in a row. Tennessee broke their will. All right, can Penn State respond? Yeah, this is a tough loss if you're Penn State. And they respond here. They throw a screen. He breaks the tackle. And that might be one of the best wide receiver screens I've seen. He turned a typical loss into 9 yards. They hurry it up here. They have to convert for a touchdown this time. They're going to hand this one off. It's a counter play. First time we've seen the running back get any sort of push. 1st and 10 from the 12, they're moving it. And that's a bubble screen, and that just does not work. A wasted play for Penn State there.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Man left, man left. 3 down.
Can Penn State finally come through in the red zone? Man in motion again. Speed option, no, and he doesn't get it off at 3rd and 14. Penn State, no. Oh, Coach Dave, I'm so sorry you have to watch this. 3rd and 14. This might be more painful than Memphis losing today. Penn State over the middle. He has a man. All right, 4th and 4. This is doable. John Bostic with the tackle. Can Maryland finally get a marquee win? I mean, this game's meaningless if whoever wins doesn't beat Ohio State, but still. 4th and goal. Coach Dave. He goes back. He's throwing it, and it's picked off, and that's going to end the game. Maryland comes through after practically giving the game away in regulation. They somehow managed to get to OT, and they come through with a huge win. Jeremiah Atachu, the SFA player with 3 sacks. If only Coach Mull's parents didn't make him get off Discord. He would be getting so happy right now. Oh man, what an awful loss. And you know what? That's why you recruit. God, who's the guy that you just recruited the quarterback? I can't remember his name. It's not Braxton Miller. That's FSU. It's the other one. Terrell Pryor. That's who it is. A tough loss for Coach Dave for sure. In Maryland, are they for real? Are they gonna beat Ohio State? Only time will tell. Tough loss for Penn State, dude. Oh, if they would have just gotten a touchdown or had one more second left, they had that win in the bag. You just hate to see that kind of stuff happen on BearCave, but it does all the time. All right. Maryland Player of the Week. And I think that brings us to our final BearCave game, and it does. A huge matchup here. I was thinking about putting this as game day, but I just couldn't. Where is it? Here we go. Washington at California. There's SFA players on both sides, but the SFA player, Trevor Siemian, jumped up to number 2 in the Heisman race. Can California return to greatness of earlier seasons? There he is, the Heisman candidate, Trevor Siemian. Can he lead this team to greatness once again? He lost in the championship to in double overtime in his freshman year because Trent Richardson snapped his ankle. Washington wins the toss. Oh man, and here we go. Come on, Trevor. And they come up empty on the first drive. Washington scores first. Come on, guys. You gotta respond, Cal. Cal, no. Down 14. Oh, Washington. All right, Cal responds. Cal? Okay, Cal. Halftime. It's a touchdown game here. And nothing. Cal stifles him, but... All right, they scored. All right, we have a touchdown game here. They get us. It's intercepted here. Come on, Cal. Please. Cal, and they add a field goal. No. All right, Washington. Can they get a stop? A 50-yard touchdown. You hate to see it. I can't watch because it's not a one-score game. And they score! Touchdown! All right. It's a one-score game now. They're going for the onside kick. Can Cal do something? They didn't get the two-point conversion. They failed it. And he's going to recover, but they have all their timeouts. All Washington needs is a first down. to take control of the division. They hand it off up the middle. Lots of room, and that's going to be a first down. Oh, man, Allen. Not a good look for Cal. They could still get the ball back, maybe with like 30 seconds left. Alrighty. Can they get a stop? And they give them the first down. Washington looks to have gotten the victory. Washington comes through. And they bring them down. Their only chance here is like a fumble or something. So let's see if Washington decides to give them another chance or if they just sit on it. They're running another play. Washington's getting a little frisky. Can Cal do something incredible? Hewitt keeps it, and he runs up the middle! And probably the smart decision not to score there.
That makes it first and goal.
One more play. Are they just going to fall on it? It looks like they will. And Washington will get out of here with a victory. And Washington controls their own destiny for the division. It's insane how their only loss is to Boise State in overtime of like a 3-win team. But Washington looks to be for real here. McMillan 3 TDs. And Cal once again loses on BearCave. Down 5, a field goal isn't that painful. Yeah. I would probably onside kick's the best move there. Cause then you're just relying on your defense when you gotta do the onside kick. And so that's gonna conclude a wild BearCave. Let's see if Trevor Siemian's going to keep his spot in the Heisman race with these numbers. 4 TDs and 3 interceptions for Heward. And Siemian doesn't look like that's going to be enough to keep you in the Heisman race. No, definitely not. So, we're still waiting for a SFA player to win the Heisman. I don't know if it's going to be this year or not. So Cal, player of the week. Yeah, I mean, we gotta see. I don't know. Alright, so let's just check, make sure all games are done besides game day. I only saw one date. Let's go. And then we're gonna check week 10. So, who is going to get game day next week? Tennessee at LSU. It's a cool game. Ooh, this big matchup for me. Let's see, who's going to get game day? Are we going to have a big matchup, or are we going to have to go do some kind of whack? So, Georgia Tech, I mean, if there's no good games, this could be a good one. Stanford and Arizona. Not looking too hot so far. Washington and Old Dominion, that's an interesting game. Penn State at Wisconsin. Come on, give us something good. Navy and Notre Dame. Michigan State, that's not a good game. Georgia, Florida would normally be a good game. Oh man, we're running out of options here. Arkansas, South Carolina, both have already been on game days. Syracuse, Clemson, meh. Troy and Florida Atlantic. Come on, someone come through. Oh, man, that might just be it. Maryland at Ohio State. That could be a good game day. That's going to be a top 10 matchup. SFA players are on Maryland. I think that's probably going to be game day here. Yeah, so most likely, I mean, we got to, but Pitt's not a good team. I don't know, I'll decide later. But that's BearCave. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to probably be about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I will start up Memphis and SMU. Thanks for joining, guys.